to see how God in all his creatures works. Yea, man and birds are fain of climbing high. I pray you ponder that, good folk of Coventry. Make of it what you will. But for now, I shall pass on to these good folk who will declare the opening.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Just by way of introduction and welcome, my name is Councillor Jim O'Boyle from Coventry City Council. I'm just here to talk a small bit about how this project has come to fruition today. There are others I can see and spy in the crowd who've got far more historical knowledge both of what's behind me and the history of Coventry, and I don't want to preempt that. What I do want to say is that in 2018 I was approached because there was a redevelopment plan at the back of Cathedral Lanes, and the plan was that unfortunately Coventry Cross would have to be dismantled. At that time it was felt that once it was taken down there was no way that it could be reassembled and put back together again. Needless to say, I didn't think that was right, and I wanted them to do what they could to make sure that we could put the cross back together. I was walking through Coventry City Centre one Saturday afternoon. I'd just done my advice surgery, and I came across an individual by the name of Paul Curtis. Some of you might know him. He used to dress up as a monk and do these tourist tours around Coventry. We wanted him here today, but unfortunately he's working. He said to me, do you know that there's actually the statue of Henry VI from the original cross in the Herbert Art Gallery? I must admit, I didn't know. And a light went on in my head. And the light was, what could we do with the Henry VI statue in relation to rebuilding the Coventry Cross, which of course was a replica in 1976 from the medieval cross that stood within the city previously. We had a number of iterations, and we took on, and he's here today, and I'm sure you'll hear a few words from him, the artist and the great artist George Wagstaff, who's here today, who's overseen this project both this year and of course the previous years in the 1970s. And we worked with George to try and come up with some designs, and we came up with the idea. In fact, I had the idea, why can't we actually incorporate Henry into the new statue? And that is what you see today. We're very, very pleased. The other thing to say, of course, is that some people have commented on why is it in this particular location, because of course it used to be up close to the cathedral. Well, we can say to you, this is actually two reasons. One, it is as close to its original location as it could be in light of the architecture around where we are today. It would actually have been more or less where the door is to Bistro Pierre's. This is as close to the original location as it was back in medieval times. But secondly, behind you, I know it's called Primark today, but many of you of a certain generation will know this building as being Owen Owens. And the person who actually, the architect who built this, was a chap called Ralph Hellberg. Well, Ralph Hellberg was the guy who actually designed the cross as we see it today. So the symmetry with the cross being as close to its original location and close to the Owen Owens building that two architects, the same architect, actually designed, I think is very, very welcome indeed. The other thing to say, and finally really just to say, is that I see this very much as a regeneration scheme. We're bringing people into our city. We have to reimagine our city, whether we like it or not. Cities actually grow with people, and we've seen our city reimagined over the last few years. There are more people coming in to our city now. This will be a great tourist attraction as well, and when it's lit up at night, it will really form a fantastic centrepiece in similar way to how Holy Trinity Spire behind us really lights up in the evening. We're building for the future, but we're respecting our past. And that's what this opening of Coventry Cross symbolises today. And I really do hope that you enjoy it. Tell all your family and all your friends, and all your visitors who may come to our city to see our splendid Coventry Cross and our splendid Coventry City. Thank you very much.